Hello YouTube, after being rudely interrupted by a phone call, I'm here with a deck profile for the second time today, but it's the same deck profile. And it's my crappy Dark World deck. James Brown has asked me to show you this deck profile, and so I will. Despite how, let's say for fun, let's call this a Dark World for fun deck. So we have 3 Grapplers and 3 Snows, as that is a Dark World deck. Without them it's not really a Dark World deck, is it? I want to bear in mind, I've never bought a structure deck of Dark Worlds. All of this was traded or given to me. 3 silvers, 3 beiges as well. I don't run gold, that would be stupid, but the silvers is nice to run as an extra card for Grapha Bounce, stuff like that. 3 brows, because it's a really good draw engine. I mean, even outside of Dark Worlds it's not too bad. And this is going to show you quite how crappy my deck is. I run 2 Cerulees. I like the idea that I can actually get off the effects of stuff like Grapha and brow and stuff when it's discarded by my opponent's card effects. So, I mean, Cerulee's actually not really that bad. People say it is and it's inconsistent or whatever, but he's really not that bad. He's a pretty good card, actually. He needs a little bit more love. 2 Tour Guides for those brows or just for themselves, you know. Tour Guide's pretty useful in this deck. 2 Ravens. I'm not running the Turbo Dark World build because I do not like it. It is really boring. So Fable Raven's always fun to get those synchro plays off. Especially when I can go Ancient Sacred Wyvern because he's a light type. I always like that. 2 Trance Archfiends, bring back those banished things like Snow or whatever I banish from Gates. Trance Archfiend's pretty good, you know, you discard out of that as well. 1 Morphing Jar. It's not always the best, but it's a nice discard. And my Super Mega Ultra Tech, Great Magic Gazette. The amount of times obviously Grapha can come back all the time, it doesn't matter, he doesn't need to be on the field. Tribute Grapha for this guy. And it goes up to 5/7 if you've got Gates out. It's pretty good. 5/4 without Gates. Still pretty good. Because he has a Fiend and he's only 1 tribute. You can tribute Grapha for him and that's just awesome. That's my monster count for spells. I've got Card Destruction, pretty obviously. 3 Get to Dark World, pretty obviously. I do run 3 Dark World dealings on 1 Drag Down. I was running 2 Drag Downs, but I seem to have lost 1. Yay! So I have 1. Drag Down's good in Dark Worlds. I'm not very good at this deck, so I have quite a lot of monsters that don't get their effects when they're discarded, so Drag Down probably isn't the best with like the Tour Guides and the Ravens and stuff, but it seems to work out for me. It's a pretty annoying card for your opponent when you discard their stuff that they want. I also run 1 Advanced Draw. You contribute a level 8 monster to draw 2 cards. Like I was saying with Grapha, he never really needs to be on the field, so Advanced Draw actually helps quite a bit. Traps, I run 1 Dark Smog because I have 1. I've got like more in those cases, the super rare ones, but I don't like super rare ones, so I have 1 secret, so I run it. 2 Deck Dev, I main deck, because like I said, it's a fun deck, so who really cares? I don't have a deck that I need to side this in, ever. So I just main deck it in my Dark Worlds instead. Yay! 1 Forces of Darkness. Hell yeah, return 2 Dark World monsters from to your hand. Never Grapha, but all the rest of them. It's actually pretty good. 1 Call of the Haunted, bring back something, bounce of Grapha. And finally, Memory of an Adversary, the card I put in instead of my second Drag Down because I lost it. It's not the best card in the world, but I do quite like this card. I actually have a Blackwing deck, the Themed Drow deck. It's pretty fun. But yeah, you take the life point damage from a monster they attack you with, and then during their next end phase it summons to your side of the field. So it's like a bad big eye, I suppose. Extra deck, Null and Void. I have a tin of extra deck cards. And I use whatever I want, to be honest. I'm never going to use this at a tournament. There we go, my crappy Dark World deck, as requested. I'll be honest in saying, next time you request a deck, anyone, request a little bit better one. The Strawberry deck that the other person on my video requested will be coming at some point, but like I said then, it's not finished. So until it is, I'm sorry, I don't really want to show it until it's awesome. Original deck idea there, Mr. Strawberry Garden. I don't know why I call it Mr. There we go, Dark Worlds, boom.